A full week review on Planet Fitness. It's great. It's great. I'm ready to bet on myself and have more money to put into my business. And when I told people that I wanted to sell my house, everyone looked at me like I was fucking insane. Like, what? You're gonna sell your house? I realized, you guys, you can't listen to people who aren't where you want to be or haven't gone where you want to go. Good morning, you guys. Today is glute day. All right, so I feel a lot better from the previous leg day that we did. So if you guys didn't watch leg day, you don't know what you're missing, because I was sore for damn near 3 days, and I rarely get sore, but I was sore, okay? I was so sore that I wasn't even sure if we were gonna do glute day today, because one thing I'm not gonna do is lift muscles or lift a muscle group that's still sore from a previous lift. That's not safe. You don't wanna hurt yourself. But thank God, thank you to the weightlifting gods that I am fully recovered and ready to tear my muscles again. So today is glute and hamstring focused leg day. Last leg day was quad and calf focused. So we are gonna start on cable kickbacks. You know, that's our favorite glute exercise. It's definitely one of our faves. So we're gonna start here. I also like starting here because it's like a good warm up for me. And it really allows me to get that mind to glute connection. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and start. And after each kickback set, we're gonna do the hip abductors too. We're really gonna make it burn today, okay? So let me get some music in my ear. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna start with 20 pounds for kickbacks, and then when we get to the hip abductors, I'm gonna drop it down to 10 pounds. So yeah. All right, music, and I'm ready. And I am gonna be standing on a 25-pound plate, y'all. Let's start with this leg. And notice how I keep myself upright. You don't need to be like this. You can keep yourself upright, okay? All right, here we go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It already burns. All right, hip abductors. Woo! Okay. Woo! All right, next leg. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Okay. Oh, it burns. Woo. Okay. Hip abductors. 2, 1. Woo. All right, I think I had, what, 4 more? Here we go. One more. Okay. This is why I love the cable machine. All right, we got 2 more sets of that. All right, you guys, set number 2. I'm gonna take the weight up 5 pounds for the kickbacks, but for the hip abductors, I'm still gonna keep it at 10 because I can't even get through one set without stopping. Those hip abductors are no joke, you guys. So if you're not doing them, you don't know what you're missing. All right. All right, here we go, you guys. Woo. Okay. No. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh God. Okay, 2 more. Woo. Okay. Next leg. Okay. I'm all sweaty. Three more. Okay. No. Okay. Don't lose your balance in the process. I think I had 2 more left. Okay. Whew. All right. Y'all, I'm bracing myself for this burn. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Jeez. Woo. Next leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, this is tough. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. We're done with this. We are done with this. All right, you guys, we're going to do cable step-ups. So they don't have like step-up platforms like y'all have seen me use in the past. But that's okay. I grabbed a bench and kind of adjusted it. So I think I have it right. And we're just going to make do on the bench. Yeah, so let's get into set number 1. I have the cable set at 25 pounds. So I think that should be good. And we'll get between 8 to 10 or 10 to 12 to failure, whatever. Well, that might be a little too heavy. Let's do 20. And sorry, because I know my head is going to be cut off because I'm tall, but y'all get the point. Woo! Oh, shit. One more. Oh my God. Okay. Jesus Christ. Woo! All right, next leg. Nah. One more. Woo. Oh my God. All right, we got 2 more sets of that. Nah. Woo. Oh my God. Okay. Next leg. Jesus Christ, y'all. Now I'm ready. Thanks. Woo! Okay. All right. Oh, God. All right, we're done with this. We're done with this. All right, you guys, so we are going to do some deadlifts. They don't have an RDL machine, which I really like because to keep the weight on the side of me, but that's okay. We're gonna do free weights. So single leg deadlifts. What I like about these, we haven't done them in a while, I know. I got spoiled at Gold's. Like, they had so much equipment over there that it just, I don't know. I just kind of lost touch with the older school stuff. But this is actually better because you're working multiple muscles, not just your glutes here. So single leg deadlifts, you're going to be working your hamstrings, you're going to be working your glutes, and you're going to be working your core, keeping yourself stable. So that's really great. Whereas with the RDL machine that you guys seen me use all the time, it's taking the core stabilization away, which is fine because I just wanted to focus on glutes. But there's nothing wrong with doing exercises that work multiple muscle groups. So like we're getting a 3-for-1, okay? So let's get into set number 1. I already did like a warm-up set with some 25s, got my balance together. So we're gonna start with 35s and see how that goes. If it's too heavy, I'll just drop down to 30s, no biggie. And let's try to get between 8 to 10 reps each leg. All right. All right. Here we go. Woo! One more. All right. Lost my balance there. Next leg. This is great. All right, here we go.
Let me get one more. Okay. Works balance too, so, all right. I lost count. Okay. I lost count there, y'all. Feel it all right up in here. All right, next leg. Here we go. Woo. One more. Ugh, fuck. Okay. Goddamn. All right, you guys. Set number 3. Y'all ready? Am I ready? You know what I noticed? My balance is way better on my left side than my right. It just is what it is, but this is good because it's going to correct all of that. So, all right, set number 3, you guys. Why did my music stop? All right. All right, here we go. We get one more. Okay. Woo. Okay. Jesus. Y'all, this is definitely for the hamstrings. That's for sure. God damn. Fuck. All right. Last leg. All right, here we go. Oh, fuck. me get one more. Woo. All right, you guys, we're gonna do some seated leg curls. Give me a second to adjust it. I'm literally just sitting down. So I need a few seconds to adjust it to my height and figure out what we're gonna start at and all those things. Let's see, because this one's a little bit different than the one I'm accustomed to. All right. Does the seat adjust too? Hold on. Let me look at the picture. Ah, cool. All right. All right now. Okay. No, I don't feel like that's right. That's not right either. All right, I think I'm ready, y'all. I think I'm ready. All right, does this adjust? Oh, so many adjustments. Okay, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's it. Woo, fuck. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No, fuck. No, fuck. 9. Okay. Fuck. Woo. All right, let's do one more set. Jesus Christ. All right, you guys. Last set of the day. Okay. Last set. Oh, shit. There's so many adjustments. Gosh, okay. All right, here we go. And take off. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's it. Goddamn. Woo, good shit, y'all. We showed up and showed the fuck out. Now that's a glute and hammy day for ya. I'll see y'all in the car. All right, you guys. So that concludes glute day. It's really glutes and hammies. So leg day, y'all, you know I'm push-pull leg. For those of y'all who are new to the channel, it's push day, which is like chest, shoulders, triceps. Pull day, which is back, biceps, and abs. And then leg day. So on one leg day, it's quads and calves focused, but you're still you're really hitting everything but focused. And then the other leg day is glute day, and I started incorporating more hamstring. So today was glutes and hammies. You guys, I'm so proud of us. We killed it today. So burned a total of 970 calories. We worked out for 82 minutes. This is what I love. Quick workouts. There was a point where I was in the gym for like 2+ hours. Like, it was ridiculous. That's because I was recording content and trying to get like different angles and stuff. I was just new to the whole content creation and also trying to work out at the same time. But as I kept doing it, I started getting more and more efficient with it. And I used to turn the camera vertically so I could get reels and shorts out of it. But now I just keep it horizontal for, the long form videos like what y'all are watching right now. And then I just, when I'm ready to post a reel,
I just take a piece of the long form video. So it's made it so much more efficient, and I don't spend nearly as much time in the gym as I once did. So I am proud of this workout. I'm definitely going to start incorporating more of the single leg deadlifts. Those were great. Those were really, really, really good. I feel like I think it's been months since the last time we did those. So, I'm actually kind of glad that I'm, at Planet Fitness right now, because it forces me to do some of the exercises that I used to do a long time ago that utilize more than one muscle group. Like, my trainer always had me doing stuff like that. Single leg deadlifts. I'm trying to think of something else we used to do. I can't think of stuff right now, but like I said, when I first started working out, all we did was free weights. So, but as I went to a gym, because at first we were working out in my apartment complex, which had some free weights, it had a cable machine, it had like some cardio equipment, like elliptical, uh, bikes, not like a cycling bike. It had treadmills, stairmaster. What else did it have? Free weights and lat pull down. It had a chest press machine and a leg press machine. But that was pretty much it. He never had me doing leg press. He never had me on that. Everything that we did was always with free weights. And then later on, after a couple months, he started incorporating some cable stuff. We got into like chest flies. But for the most part, I started off on free weights. And so once I got to actual gym, I started to see all this new and cool looking equipment. And I just started doing the equipment stuff and kind of stopped with the free weights. So, it feels good to get back to that, because with free weights, you have to use more than one muscle group most of the time when you're doing anything with free weights. Like, a lot of time you're using your core, but when you get on those machines, it's taking that core work out of the equation. So, which is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're just trying to get more bang for your buck, then free weights is going to do that. It's going to keep your core stronger because you're constantly working your core. So those single leg deadlifts, those are really good. And on top of that, it was incorporating balance. And yeah, I am left-handed, so it makes sense that my left side has more balance than my right side. But, I think it's time to start incorporating that stuff. Just like seated shoulder press, for instance, there's no core action going on there. But if you do standing shoulder press, there is. See, and at Gold's, they had a standing shoulder press machine, which, again, it takes away the core stabilization. But if you do free weights standing shoulder press, you have to engage your core and keep your core tight while you're pushing the weight with the free weights. So, it's nothing wrong with sticking to free weights. You can definitely get a good workout in. I'm trying to think of something else. So we talked about the deadlifts or the RDLs. We talked about the shoulders. Even with back, like doing the bent over dumbbell rows, you got to engage your core with that. If all I was to do was just back machines, it's taking the core work out of it for me. It's just strictly isolating my back, which, again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I do it all the time. However, if you want to get more bang for your buck, right, start incorporating some more back exercises that involve free weights. So bent over dumbbell row, chest supported dumbbell row. Well, that's taking that away from you too. The only one I know of is bent over dumbbell row. That's the only thing I can think of for back. Yeah, that's the only thing I can really think of. Unless you can do bent over dumbbell row where you're not leaning up against a chair or a shelf. You're just literally bent over, with two weights, doing it at the same time. That you have to work your core there too. So, there's lots of different things that free weights add to the mix that, weightlifting equipment takes away. So, it's getting back to basics. I'm proud of it. And, cables are great too. I love cables. So, especially for chest day, triceps, you can definitely get you can get a good back workout with just strictly cables. We've done it multiple times. So sometimes there have been plenty of back days where we're just literally on the cables. There's been plenty of chest days where we're just strictly on the cables. So you can definitely get a good workout in with just strictly cables too. Like, you really don't need all that fancy equipment. And it's just reminding me and taking me back to my beginner days where all I used was free weights. So I love it. I love it. I'm glad we experienced that. So tomorrow it'll have been a full 7 days at Planet Fitness. Not bad. Like, 7 days goes by so fast. That's crazy. Like, so we've touched every muscle group at Planet Fitness after today. So yeah, wow, not bad. So a full day, a full week review on Planet Fitness. It's great. It's great. If Planet Fit, and I know Planet Fitness is like nationwide, so I'm actually kind of glad that I came here because, you know, in my area, there's Planet Fitnesses all over the place. So if you only have access to a Planet Fitness, or if you're thinking about getting a gym membership and Planet Fitness is the only gym around, you're going to get a good workout. Planet Fitness, that's a great gym. That is a great gym. That is definitely a great gym. Now, I told you guys, so we've been here for 7 days. I haven't seen anyone who looks super shredded, cut up, bodybuilding type. I haven't seen that. So, you know, now I do see that at Gold's Gym a lot, but here I haven't seen that. So if you, and again, y'all know I only come during this time. I haven't come early afternoon. I haven't been here overnight. I haven't been here after work hours. I can only go off of the morning time because that's the only time I come. So, you know, if you might be feeling a little nervous about coming to the gym, maybe you are out of shape and you want to get into shape, but you might be feeling a little intimidated, you know, based off of what I've seen at Planet Fitness, I think that's a great gym for you to start at or finish at, whatever. Like, you can get a good workout in. I see a lot more people who are out of shape here than who are in shape, if that makes sense. I see more overweight people here at Planet Fitness than I see in or healthy weight. And just because someone's healthy weight does not mean they're in shape. We got to remember that too. So, you know, there are plenty of bigger people like myself who are in more shape, better shape than someone who's smaller framed, right? That just that I feel like that's a misconception that if you're smaller and healthy weight range, you're just automatically more in shape, you have more endurance, and that's not true at all. That's not true at all. So I say all this to say, if you are looking for, and I don't even want to call this a starter gym because it's not a starter gym. Like, you can finish there. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a starter gym, but if you are looking for a gym where you don't want to be around a whole bunch of people who are super shredded and cut up and bodybuilding type, and you're in your head about it and you think everyone's like staring at you. And I'm saying this stuff because we do a good job of convincing ourselves that we shouldn't do something or we shouldn't go a certain place because everyone's going to be looking at us. And that's not true. But if you are in that mindset and that's what's keeping you from, you know, taking that first step and getting a gym membership, I'm here to tell you, Planet Fitness is a great gym to get her done. Okay? Planet Fitness is a great gym. It has not been crowded. It was crowded the 4th of July, which makes sense because everybody is off, right? So that makes sense. But out of the other 6 days that I've come here, it has been pretty empty at this time. No one's really in my way. It's not that Gold's Gym was crowded. Well, some days it was a little crowded during this time. So Planet Fitness is a lot smaller than the Gold's Gym I went to. A lot less equipment, or fancy equipment, I should say. A lot less fancy equipment. But the equipment that they have for the weightlifting, I feel like is great equipment. So Gold's Gym has equipment where you have to put some equipment you have to put the plates on, and it's the same back row or whatever, but you have to load the weight yourself. Whereas Planet Fitness's equipment, they have the piece, the nozzle where you choose what weight you want to do. So it's great, you guys. They even have like a 30-minute workout session where there's a light and it's red. I guess it's red, so you stay at that piece of equipment and you do that exercise, and then when it's green, you move to the next one. They even have a little section that's just designated for abs, and they have another section that's dedicated for stretching. So it's a really cute gym, you guys. If you're looking for a gym to start at, you want to start your weight loss journey, you know, I've been coming here for 6 days now. I highly recommend Planet Fitness. I highly recommend Planet Fitness. Now, what would I grade myself like on? I don't think I'm an expert lifter at all. I'm not an expert. I don't think I'm a beginner either. I think I'm right in the middle somewhere. I've been lifting for 2 years now. Yeah, wow. It's been 2 years. And when I started, I was 340 pounds and not strong at all. Like I told you guys, I think when my trainer had me doing seated shoulder press, I think I was doing like 15s. Like I was not strong at all. So this just goes to show you 2 years deep, like I still get a good ass workout. You guys, I have not been sore in a long time. And we went to Planet Fitness and we did leg day and I was sore for 2 days straight. And not just a little sore, you guys. I was very, very, very fucking sore. Like where it hurt to sit on the toilet. Ooh, where it hurt to sit in the car. Okay. This was all at Planet Fitness. Okay, it's not a Gold's Gym. So that's my point to you. We have gotten in some serious ass exercises by coming to Planet Fitness. We've been getting that work in. And most of the stuff that we've been doing has been with free weights and cables. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you do not need all of that fancy ass equipment to get some work in. All right. So that's why I highly recommend Planet Fitness. I highly recommend it. Now I think there's a lot of crunch gyms around. I know there is in my area. I might, do like a month membership there so we can kind of experience the same thing. And, I can give you guys my honest review on it. I've been to Crunch before, but I think that would be really cool to do. Like, just give you guys honest reviews on different chain gyms and stuff. I was thinking about that because I think Planet Fitness is pretty much everywhere in every state. So whatever state you're in, whatever city you're in, unless you're like in a rural area, I feel like you will come across a Planet Fitness. And I think that's a great gym to start at. It has everything that you need. It has plenty of cardio equipment for those of y'all who, there's nothing wrong with cardio. I feel like cardio is just extra credit. But, it has everything you need. It really does. It's a great gym. So if that's what you're looking for, you don't want to be around a whole bunch of people who are all cut up and ripped up and shredded up, right? Who aren't walking around with no shirts on. I think Planet Fitness is your best bet. That's a great gym. That is a really good gym. And I've gotten a better workout here at Planet Fitness than I have at Gold's Gym in a while, as far as sweating wise, which sweat does not determine that sweat does not determine whether or not you got in a quality workout, but soreness, calories burned. Okay. So, Planet Fitness is alright, y'all. Don't be sleeping on that Planet Fitness. I was sleeping on it. After day 1, I was like, I don't know about this. Remember, I was sleeping on the shit. I was sleeping on it. I was sleeping on Planet Fitness. So, do not sleep on Planet Fitness, bro. Do not sleep on Planet Fitness. Don't do it. And I think, too, because it's not so many people when I come, I'm getting through my sets a lot quicker because I'm not waiting for people to move. At Gold's Gym, like, the cables, bro, like, it's literally, like, you have to debo your way in. During the time in which I go, You have to, some days you really have to debo your way to a cable. Like it really be like that. Like they need way more cables for the amount of people that be there. At least at the Gold Gym I go to. I can only talk about the one I go to. I be having to fight. Like, I'm not joking. And there's only one real good cable machine there. The other one is not great for lightweight because it starts to, like, the retraction of it, it's not good at all. Now when you have heavy weight on it, it's fine, it retracts fine. But when you're only doing like 10 pounds or 15 pounds or something, that one cable machine that they got over there, that one is not good at all. So there's really only one solid cable machine there, and you have to fight your way through. And don't let someone be doing chest flies where they need both sides. So that's what I'm saying. Um, this one, I think, if only they had heavier dumbbells. That's the only thing I could say about Planet Fitness. If they just had dumbbells that went up to 150, or I don't even use 150, at least to 120. If they at least had dumbbells that went up to 120, I would give it an A++. But because it only goes to 75, it's an A. Because eventually, like, if I can do, like, I'm trying to think, chest day, I can do 60-pound dumbbells. So if they only have up to 75, I mean, where I'm gonna be at next year? You know what I mean? Like, I have no more. I won't be able to graduate any further, right? Same with like sumo squats. So that's the only thing. And back day when we do the bent over rows, I did 75 the other day, and that tired me out. But some days I can pull 60, or not 60. Some days I can pull 80. So therefore, that's not an option. But that's not too big of a difference because 5 pounds, really all you have to do is just increase your reps, right? That's not that deep. That is not that deep. But the sumo squats, that is pretty deep. Because sumos I can do 110 for like 12 reps. So, that is the only issue. But back day, it's not as of now. Chest day, it's not as of now. So I'm definitely not doing no seated shoulder press at 75 pounds. So that's fine. But other than that, the only issue is really just flat bench, dumbbell press. I could see that being a problem in the future. It's not now. But, and then right now, the only issue would be sumo squats. That's it. Everything else, I'm not using 75 pounds for. So it's a great gym, you guys. I recommend it. I really recommend it. All right. I am ready to go. I got to go back in there and go to the bathroom. I hate going back in the gym. Like, I already left, been gone. We've been talking for 20 minutes and then going back. They be like, what does she live outside? But all right. I will see you guys when I get home. All right, you guys, I just wanted to take you into my world. I'm going to take some pictures with this outfit that I got from Shein. And this is the lobby of my apartment complex, and I really like it because it's like green and it's pretty, and I feel like it was going to match the outfit. So just showing you guys a little bit of what I do. I'll attach, and I have like a hack. So I don't have a photographer or anything like that. So what I do is I turn the camera vertical, and don't laugh. I turn the camera vertical, and then I just play the video, and I'll just like hold some poses, and then I'll take screenshots of the poses that I like the best, and then those are the pictures that you guys see on YouTube and Instagram and all the things. So I'll attach a little clip so y'all can see like what I do. But yeah, I'm about to take some pictures, and I have a matching bag. And no, I'm still working on my shoe game, so I don't have shoes right now, but my feet will not be in the picture, so I'm wearing my Crocs. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take a few pictures before I head out and kind of venture around the city. So, yep. All right, you guys. So, finished the pictures. The pictures turned out really good, and I posted them already on social. They're also on the community wall so you guys can see. And I even attached. It was so easy for me to find pictures of myself when I was a lot bigger, because honestly, I just didn't take I didn't take that many pictures, and when I did, they probably got deleted because you know how iPhones are. You have to buy storage space, this, that, and the third, and I probably deleted shit. Like, so I'm like, really trying hard to find before pictures, but I was able to find one. So make sure you guys check that out so y'all can see more progress. So we had talked a couple of days ago. I forgot what we were talking about, but somebody in the comments, oh, that's what it was. I was explaining to you guys, one, that I do OnlyFans, and then two, I guess I was talking, y'all, I be talking, I be forgetting what I'm talking about, to be honest, but I vaguely remember I was just talking about what I do on a day to day and how, OnlyFans or any business that you have is mostly marketing. And oh, that's what it was, because I was explaining that it's not just about taking cute, pretty pictures. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole marketing side to it. And I spend a lot of my day doing marketing stuff more so than actually taking cute pictures. And someone had commented, and they have an OF, and they wanted to get some more information on how to market or whatever. And I figured, let's talk about it. So just a little backstory. We got to do a backstory in case you don't already know. So I do OF, OnlyFans. I've been doing it since COVID, so 2020. I'm right at damn near 4 years of entrepreneurship. So this is my full-time thing. I don't have a 9 to 5 or anything. Like, my bills are paid solely off of social media, OnlyFans, all those things. So when it comes to marketing, there's a couple of avenues you could take, and I guess I can tell you guys the avenue that I took. So, and I'm gonna just be transparent with you guys. Business is a learning process. I don't know any entrepreneurs personally. Okay, I didn't come from a family of entrepreneurs. I'm literally learning as I'm going. And so when I first started my OnlyFans page, I quit my job on a whim. I didn't have much money saved up. I had just bought a house about 10 months prior. So needless to say, I was freaking out, but I hated that job. I couldn't stand it anymore. COVID was here. They was handing out checks. So I was like, okay, this is the time. The time is now, right? So I had already had, honestly, I think I had $200 left on my credit card. I had $200 left on my credit card before it was going to be maxed out. And I didn't know really how to operate my OnlyFans. I knew that there are women who were making a shit ton of money, but I didn't know how they were doing it. You know what I mean? So I can't remember exactly how I found this out, but someone who did OnlyFans at the time, told me to get on Telegram. Oh, that's what it was. I had DM'd her and asked her, like, how does she grow her page? And she was nice enough to respond. She told me to get on Telegram, and there's a woman on there who coaches, and it's $200 a month. I only had $200 left on my credit card, and I just betted on it. I said, fuck it. I maxed out my credit card with that $200, and I bought her monthly coaching course on how to grow OnlyFans. And that was the best decision I ever made. I learned so much that month. I think I'd only made like $400 the month prior. And I didn't have a social media following at that time either. I was starting brand spanking new, you guys. I didn't have a large Instagram following. I didn't have a YouTube channel. I wasn't on Twitter. You guys, I think when I really started, I think my Instagram only had like 600 followers, you guys. Like, I was literally starting from square one, okay? I wasn't an influencer already, okay? And also, too, just because someone does have a large following on social does not mean that they're making a lot of money on OnlyFans. I just wanted that to be clear. OnlyFans is its own thing, okay? So, anyways, she taught me so much on how to post, sending out content all day, interacting with your fans, using different platforms to bring fans in. all I knew was Instagram. I didn't have Twitter. I had to get a Twitter. I had to make a Twitter, Snapchat. I don't have that Snapchat anymore. Where else? I feel like there was something else. TikTok. Was TikTok? No, I wasn't on TikTok at that time. It was just, she was just telling you, and a lot of the things that she said I still use to this day. But anyways, so it was basically a revamping on how to make money on there. And that following month, so I told you guys the month before I had even found her, I had only made $400. That was clearly not enough to pay any bills. Okay. The following month after I paid for the coaching, I made $2,000. And that was enough to at least cover the mortgage, right? So, everything else could be delayed, right? You can make arrangements on lights and water and phones, right? The mortgage was paid for. So, that was a blessing. So I just continued to hustle and bustle and grow my platforms. And, every month I was making more and more money. Now, this was when I only had one OnlyFans page at that time, and that was a paid page. So that means they had to pay in order to even get on the page. Then there was a thing going on, which is still going on to this day, which was free pages. And that's where they don't pay any money to get on your page, but they pay for messages or tips or whatever. Hold on, you guys. If you go live, they'll tip you on live, stuff like that. So that's how you make money on the free page. Also, what I learned, I continued to try to get information from people who were where I want to be. Okay. So again, I was on Telegram. There's a lot of OF models are or were on Telegram. This was so long ago. I don't know if they still are. I am, but I don't know if they are. But anyways, from getting into different Telegram rooms and reading the conversations that were going on in there, I started to learn that you have to open your page and make it free, which makes sense. It's kind of like how when you want to have a Netflix account, right? They don't make you pay for your first month. Your first month is free. Same with Amazon. So free trials and things like that, that makes sense. You need a large audience to make large amounts of money. Okay, so, all right, cool, did that. So then I learned about promotion and paying for promotion. So paying other women or men, whichever, but paying other creators who have large followings. You're paying to get on their pages so that their fans can see you and then subscribe to you. So that all costed money. So I bet on myself again, and I used more credit cards, and I bought more ads, basically getting on other people's pages, and my numbers skyrocketed from there. I went from making 5,000 to 8,000 to 12,000. Like every month, it was just getting higher and higher. But I also noticed I had to spend a great deal of money on paid promotion. So if I made, I don't know, 15,000 or 20,000, I probably paid about 4,000 in promotion, which is not bad. So that means by the time you factored in clothes and assistants, I was walking away with about 12 or so. That wasn't bad, but I wanted to grow it even more. So after COVID, the housing market went crazy, right? And we all know this. I had a house, and people were selling houses at crazy numbers. And I was like, I'm ready to bet on myself and have more money to put into my business. And when I told people that I wanted to sell my house, everyone looked at me like I was fucking insane. Like, what? You're going to sell your house? And why would you sell your house? Don't sell your house. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. But I realized, you guys, you can't listen to people who aren't where you want to be or haven't gone where you want to go. And one thing that I tell you guys all the time in so many words, is to bet on yourself. So believe in yourself, trust yourself, have a plan, sure. Yes, of course, have a plan. But if there's something inside of you that's telling you to do something, I believe that's source, that's God, that's who, your higher power, whatever. There's a reason why you're feeling like this is the move that you should make. Okay, so sold my house. And I put a large amount of money into, one, paying off the credit cards that I ran up to buy promotion in the first place, but then two, to put even more money into not just my OnlyFans, but then I started putting money into my YouTube channel. This is before I even got to fitness and stuff. Just putting more money into my platform. So that's what I did. And I don't regret any of it. I can always get another house. Okay. I don't even want to live in the area that I live in today. Like, I'm manifesting my life in Miami. Like, I'm holding on to that. That's truly where I see myself in the next 5 years, living, somewhere really nice, on Miami Beach or somewhere in that vicinity. But you have to, sometimes I don't think people realize how much it costs to run a business. And like I said in a previous video this week, running a business is not all glitz and glamour. And when you run a business, you're also the last person to get paid, okay? You have assistants, you have to buy clothes, internet, cell phones. Y'all, I have like 4 cell phones. There's just so much stuff. I bought a camera when I sold my house, which is the camera that I record on to this day. So it's constantly investing into your business. I took it a step further and started investing into myself. So that's when I started paying for a personal trainer, because personal training is expensive. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh yeah, hire a personal trainer like it's nothing. No, that's really expensive. That year that I sold my house, so what was that, 2023? No, 2022. COVID was 2020. Okay, I sold my house in 2021. Yep, and so I hope I'm saying this right. That's when I started paying for personal training. So that year that I sold my house, I spent about $4,000 on personal training. Okay, so, and I'm glad I did that. I lost a lot of weight. I started to realize if I'm the brand, I have to invest in the brand. So that's me. And, I'm glad I did that, because now here I am teaching you guys how to lose weight, how to get in shape, so it's constantly investing into yourself and into your business. And I don't think people realize that. So your business might make $10,000, but that doesn't mean that that's what you walk away with, or that's what's sitting in your bank account. Okay. Because running a business is really expensive. And then when you need to take it a step further, you don't have to, but I choose to always invest back into my business. I don't take too many trips, okay? I also invested in my business and I got my teeth done. I told you guys, compliment me on my smile all the time. I bought it, okay? I bought it, right? So I just want you guys to understand that if you're really serious about starting a business, and honestly, this goes with anything, but we're strictly talking about business right now, so I'll keep it to business. If you are really serious about starting a business, you have to understand that you have to be all in. I was all in. Now, I'm not sitting here saying, just quit your job. That's not what I'm suggesting to you. The timing in which I did it worked out for me, because and I should have said that. So those first couple of months where I didn't make enough to pay any of the bills, I was able to collect unemployment, because once I quit the job that I had that I absolutely hated, I did get hired at a temp agency and worked at another lab for 30 days. On the 31st day, they laid me off. And so when they laid me off, I was able to collect unemployment. And so I was able to collect unemployment for 3 months which worked out for me because it allowed me to work on my OnlyFans business. So it's crazy how everything just kind of aligned and worked out in my favor. But anyways, and that's how I know like this is the path that I was destined to be on. I feel like when things just work out, that's how you know you're in the right direction. But you have to understand that you have to be all in. If you're only part way in, then you can only expect part way results. Okay, if you're all in, then you can expect eventually all in results. And when it comes to specifically trying to make money on OnlyFans, you have to utilize all of your platforms. And one thing I can say is too, these platforms don't like OF, okay? They don't like OF. So you have to be strategic on how you're going to promote that on socials, because they don't like that shit, okay? They don't like that shit. They don't want you to mention it. They don't want you to tag it. They don't want you, you have to be very careful. And, you know, I said openly the other day that, you know, I'm finally at a point where I'm making content that I actually want to make, and I'm still able to promote that OF and, you know, get fans on there, you know, and still promote and make the type of content that I want to make. So you kind of have to figure out how you want to do it. Now, the times of COVID are different than what's going on today. During COVID, everybody had money. Everybody had money. COVID was lit. Like, numbers was lit, you guys. Everybody and their mama had money. Like, it was a totally different time. But today is different. Now, today, if someone came up to me and was like, hey, I want to start an OF, how do I make a whole bunch of money? I would be honest with them. You're not going to make a whole bunch of money right off the bat with no money to invest into it. Like, I'm gonna just be real with you, because you're gonna have to buy promotion. I still buy promotion to this day. Like, you have to buy promo. So if you don't have any money to start, I'm not saying it can't be done. I just don't see how you would be able to get it done in a short period of time to start, you know, seeing some type of return on investment. But anything is possible. But the biggest thing I can say for you is to make content, and you have to make a lot of it. I make content every day, okay? Not necessarily OF content, but I'm recording every day. You guys see me in the gym. I'm recording content every day. I'm putting that content on all these platforms every day. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Threads, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch. You know, I'm everywhere, right? So, and there was a point in time I had an email list for that. So I thought it wasn't really beneficial for me at the time, but you know, you have to be everywhere. I'm on different models' pages. Like, I'm everywhere, right? So you have to figure out how to be everywhere. And what I can tell you now, what I'm learning today is you don't have to be doing all that extra stuff on social to get people to your OF. Okay, you don't have to do all that. I do fitness content now. That's what I make, and that's how I get people there. I'm on Twitch. I get a lot of fans off of Twitch there. You know, I'm streaming all day, so people like to interact with you. People like to engage with you. You have to go live. I'm live every day because Twitch is live, so I'm live every day. And before I was on Twitch, I was on Instagram and YouTube all the time. I used to be on my OF live like every day. People want to engage with you. I know I would. If I'm about to spend some money on you, I want to engage with you. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people want to get to know you. You can't, and just think about it. Like, think about some of your favorite influencers who you know are killing it. And maybe they don't have an OF per se. Maybe they do other stuff. Like, someone that I really look up to today is Tabitha Brown. Like, I found her when I first became vegan, and I remember she shared her story. Like, she used to be an actress or whatever, but she really started taking off in the past few years during COVID, and she was saying that When she started, she was on Facebook Live every day cooking. And, I really look up to her. She has different products in Target, and she has her own hair care line, and she has a kitchenware line, and she has a dog brand with dog stuff, and she was on Good Morning America, and but when I look at her content, she's very personable. She really shares, a lot of stuff about her. People buy into people. People buy into you. So, you have to engage with people. You have to be authentic. That's what I'm learning. And see, I didn't know that back then. So I don't spend nearly as much money on promotion as I did before. Now I am more personable. Now I do go live. Back then I wasn't doing anything like that. I was never going live on any platform. I would just make twerking content. No one knew anything about me. Now people they know about me. They know I love to go to the gym. When I get on Twitch or when I get on my OnlyFans live, people will ask, did you go live or did you go to the gym today? What are you working on? People, they know more about me. So therefore, they feel more comfortable spending their money with me. You know what I mean? So you have to figure out, what is it that you like to do? Make content on that. Be authentic. Post it everywhere. And over time, you'll start to see those results. You get what I'm saying? But it's a very slow paced thing. That's what I didn't know back then that I know today. So, if you want to do OnlyFans, it's a totally different time than it was back then. Okay, that's number one. Back then, people were just tipping left. The shit was crazy, bro. I'm telling you, the shit, I ain't seen nothing like it. The shit was fucking crazy. Now it's completely different because one, the economy is different. So, people don't have nearly as much money as they used to. And that's with any business. That's not even just OnlyFans. I feel like a lot of small business owners can say shit is just totally different today. Not impossible, but it's just different. And so since it's different, you have to figure out what's going to work for you. And then on top of that, I also invested a lot of money a couple years ago when I sold my house. So I still have fans who subscribe to me. I'm basically living off of that investment today because I have plenty of fans on my OnlyFans page who subscribed 2 and 3 years ago, and they're just now spending money, which is fine. But that's what I want you guys to understand too. Sometimes it takes people a while. That's with anything. You could follow, let's say you just found a clothing brand. Maybe you saw one of your girlfriends, let's say one of your girlfriends had on this really pretty dress and you liked it and you asked her, where'd you get that dress from? And they told you the name of it, but it's nothing you've ever heard of before. It wasn't Fashion Nova or Shein or something like that. You've never heard of that brand before, but you found their Instagram and you followed them, right? And let's say you followed them for a while. You see them on your news feed, every so often, but you haven't bought nothing. And maybe over the course of a year or two, then you you know what? I really like this dress. I've seen them for a little while. Let me finally do business with them and buy something. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand that too. So a lot of times people, that's with any business, people aren't always ready to spend right away. Some people, it takes a while. Some people don't have the money right away, right? There have probably been plenty of times where you wanted to buy something, but maybe your money just wasn't right at the time. So you're okay, well, when I get some extra money, that could be 6 months later. That could be a year later. You say, when I get some money, I'm going to buy this, right? The same applies with OF. So you just have to understand that, one, you have to be patient. Two, you have to promote yourself. But don't think that you have to make all that raw content that's going to get your platform shut down. You don't want to keep having to make new platforms all the time. Make content that you actually enjoy. making. That's what's going to make it easier to do it every day. Like, I actually enjoy working out. So that's why it's so easy for me to make workout content, because I really enjoy working out. And it just so happens that I can be sexy in the process of doing that, right? So, but I'm not in a thong working out at the gym. Do you get what I'm saying? So find things that you like to do, where you can show who you are, you can be authentic, you can engage with people. And that by itself is going to get people to your OnlyFans. I don't even put subscribe to my OF in my captions anymore. They know. You know what I'm saying? People know about that link in bio. People know about that link in bio. And my link is not even at the top of my link tree. It's actually all the way at the bottom. They know where to find it. Okay? They know where to go. So, you know, you don't feel like you have to like overly do it. You know what I mean? So keep all that in mind. And like I said, running a business is not easy. It's very, 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 very hard. It's very hard, you guys. I have had countless nights where I have cried, where I have been frustrated, where I have felt like giving up. There have been plenty of times where I didn't even know how I was going to pay my rent. You guys, running a business is not for the weak, like at all, because your business has to come first. And there have been times in the process where I was short on money and I was like, do I put the money into the business? Because I still have to put money in my business every month. Okay, I still have ads that I pay for every month. Do I put the money in my business or do I pay my rent? But I learned, and this, a lot of people may not understand it, but it's true. If I stop putting the money in the business, then I'm really not going to have any money. You get what I'm saying? You can't stop putting money in the business. So if that means you got to make a payment arrangement, or you got to, you know what I mean? You got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. But just know that when you stop putting money in your business, you will really not have any money. Like your business will die. You can never stop putting money in your business. It doesn't matter how tight money gets. You have got to figure it out. You cannot stop putting money in your business. And I think sometimes people don't realize a lot of times what small business owners have to sacrifice, or what we have to do to keep the business afloat. You know, not every month was like that, no. But I, you know, and there are a lot of mistakes that I made along the way. But like I said, I never came from a family who had businesses. I'm the first business owner that I know of in my family. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna make a lot of mistakes along the way. I'm not sitting here saying that I made the best financial decisions of my life, but I learned a lot of stuff along the way. I don't regret any of it. It all has worked out. I'm still a full-time entrepreneur. My bills still get paid. But I will say that you have to be very strong and understand that you're not going to be rich tomorrow. Okay? You're not going to be rich tomorrow. It takes a lot of time to get to that. My business started taking off quickly, but I was also in COVID when everybody had money. You get what I'm saying? So it's a totally different time today than it was 3 years ago or 4 years ago, however long. So, you know, I hope those tips helped. I feel like, you know, these things that I said, that's with any business, whether you want to start an OnlyFans business or be a content creator. You have to be authentic. You have to make content, a lot of it. You have to engage with your audience. You have to go live. You have to put money into your business. And, you know, you have to actually enjoy what you're doing, or it will show that you don't enjoy what you're doing. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. What did we do today? Glutes was great. If you guys want to see what we did yesterday for back, biceps, and abs, make sure y'all click right here. And I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early for chest, shoulders, and triceps. Bye, you guys.